What's up, y'all? This is Relly, all back with another video. Yes, son, today we're going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers once more because the 2020 NBA free agency might be shaping up the 2021 free agency. And you say, what do I mean by that? The 2021 free agency is supposed to have free agents. This is supposed to be the free agency year that all of the teams is trying to get their cap space in line in order to capture the star, right? This is where LeBron could potentially be in it. Paul George, Kawhi, Giannis, and etc., where these players could land on a new team, right? Now, I know a lot of these players like LeBron, you might say Kawhi, may very well stay on the team, their respective team, but a lot of teams are not 100% sure, and it's enough certainty to where they're trying to maneuver their cap to have enough money to capture this player. And speaking of LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers, you must know that Giannis could potentially join the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2021 free agency and make a dominant big three in LeBron, AD, and Giannis. Now, I'm not trying to be the one that says, hey, Giannis should leave the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not trying to be that type of person that try to split up a superstar from a small market team that already has a problem getting a talent like a Giannis. But unfortunately, when you look at the Milwaukee Bucks, the moves they've made, yes, they've tried, and I have to give them applause for that, which a lot of people will not give them. But that is the moves they've made has not been enough in comparison to the assets they have lost, right? And what I mean by that is they lost players like George Bledsoe, Wesley Matthews, and Robin Lopez, and etc., right? And they also waived Ilyasova, right? Who are all players who complement them on the perimeter as well as give them good defense, right? But they picked up Jrue Holiday, who I really, really love. Anybody who watches my channel, y'all know I like Jrue Holiday. But is Chris Middleton, Jrue Holiday, Giannis, and Brook Lopez enough to capture a spot in the NBA Finals? And unfortunately, I would have to say no, right? And I know a lot of people said that move would be enough for Giannis to sign a max deal extension for the Bucks, but I don't think so. Realistically, I do not think Giannis is going to be in a position where he's going to resign, right? And it's sad, yes, because it's a lot of money. Like, state projected he's going to get $228 million. That's ridiculous. But Giannis is a competitive player, right? Anybody who's seen Giannis, he's competitive. He wants to win. And unfortunately, unless Milwaukee can make a real move, a really, really real move, Milwaukee's not competitive they're competitive in the East, but the way I'm talking about competitive for a championship, they're not that. They're not competitive for a championship. They're competitive in the season. They're competitive in the first round, potentially competitive in the second round, but they're not in the conference finals. They're not in the NBA finals, which is looking bad at Giannis because now a lot of people are saying Giannis has been exposed, which he has 2 years in a row, because what a lot of teams do, because they realize their team defense and their coaching staff is better than Giannis's, what they're going to do is they're going to zone him, trap Giannis, or just force Giannis to pass the ball to shooters who's not on the tier of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and then that makes Giannis look bad because Giannis cannot outshoot that defensive scheme, and now he's looking like a liability, right? And it's not his fault. He's still a top 5 player, but when you have one really good player and just mediocre players, it does not complement the system. And then when you have a coach in Mike Budenholzer who really hasn't showed success in the playoff, you get a recipe of doom, right? Because I know a lot of people are going to say Mike Budenholzer got the coach of the year, but let's be real. When he was in Atlanta, what did he do as a number 1 seed? Absolutely nothing. When he got number 1 seed in Milwaukee, what did he do? Absolutely nothing. So you would think a coach of his stature saying he got coach of the year would be able to scheme something that's better, but realistically, his team gets outmatched every single time, right? Giannis is going to be in a position where he sees the Los Angeles Lakers, a big market, who's able to attract talent like that. And he's going to have to say to himself, I might have to lose some of this money in order to stay competitive for a finals. Not just a first and second round, but for a finals and potentially be able to capture a ring. And I'm not even saying just the Lakers is the only team out there. He can go to Miami. He can go to Golden State. He can go wherever. He can go to Dallas. But the position he's going to be in, he's going to have to look at which market best fits him as a superstar level talent. So down in the comments below, let me know how y'all feel about that. Do y'all think Giannis would join the Los Angeles Lakers, or do you think Giannis should stay on the Milwaukee Bucks? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content, because we are on the 1K grind, and with y'all, I know I can get there. So with that being said, Ghost.
Hey, motivated, all about cash flow. Ran it up and ran out of excuses. In the field and we turned into hoopers. For the clip like bonds we shoot. Just like some soldiers we trooping.